Hey, good morning, YouTubers. Today is Saturday, July 6th. This is Teagsy and Joy's Gardening, and I will be picking a couple of herbs and leaves to make my sun tea for Back to Our Roots Sun Tea Challenge. T-Nog, the New Orleans gardener, tagged me in, and so I will start harvesting some of the things I'm going to put into my sun tea. The first thing I'm going to harvest is a couple of toppings from my pineapple mint. I want a little mint, and the mint I'm choosing is one of two pineapple. So I'm just grabbing a couple sprigs, or maybe three. I should be using my clippers, but actually I'm going to do 4. I really like this pineapple mint. Then I'm going to walk and I'm going to grab some orange mint right down here. Grab a couple of sprigs of my orange mint, and a lot of my mint needs to be up potted. They've grown tremendously. All right, so I have my mints. Then I'm going to walk down on the bottom of the yard. You guys get a little overview. You see the birds? Oh, I missed it. The pretty cardinal, but they're all over the yard as usual. And today, not too bad outside. It's hot, but the sun is shining. Then I'm going to come to my watermelon patch, and I'm going to grab a couple of small watermelon leaves to put in my tea. And yes, you can eat watermelon leaves. They have a lot of health benefits as well as the whole watermelon. So I'm trying to get some different varieties. So I have 3 watermelon leaves in here. And then we're going to walk along here. And my tea is going to be somewhat tropical. This is my Yerba Mate tea tree. And I'm just going to grab a couple of leaves off of here. I'm not going to use pre-bagged tea in my tea that I'm making for the challenge, because I want everything to come from my garden. And I don't want anything from the store. Okay, and my tea is gonna be kind of light. All right, so I'm gonna walk back up, and then I'll get these ingredients in the table. I'm sorry, not on the table, with the rest of the things that I've harvested to put in the tea. I may add a couple of these blue butterfly peas. I'm not sure yet, but I'll just grab 2. And then I'm going to also add some couple of heads of Grapefruit and put them in my tea. All right, we can do 4. There's the Grapefruit. Here's my bowl of goodies, and I'll be back. Guys, the one and the major thing that I need to harvest as well is some ginger leaves to go into my sun tea. So I'm going to grab a couple of these ginger leaves because they have all the great taste of ginger. Not as dense of a flavor, but they are good to make tea with. So I'm going to add these into my sun tea as well. Don't know how I forgot my most prized ingredient. All right, these are my ingredients, but before we get started, let's read a little saying from the great Maya Angelou. I've learned that people will forget what you said and what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. the great Maya Angelou. All right, back to our tea. Okay, so what I've got here is all the herbs that you guys saw me harvested. I'm harvesting. Boy, I cannot speak today. I don't know what's up, but hey. And then I also harvested some kumquats. So instead of using lemon, I'm going to be adding Nagomi kumquats to my tea. And I also grabbed a little extra while I was out there. You guys didn't see me. I grabbed a couple of strawberry mint sprigs and 1 or 2 lemon balm sprigs. But what I'm trying to make is kind of like a little minty, tropical-like juice with the #1 ingredients, my harvested Jamaican sorrel rosettes from 2022. I dehydrated. So these are the ingredients I'm going to put in my tea. So here you can see it is my tea jar with the spigot. I covered that up for when I go outside, so I don't want anything to get crawl into there, but I doubt it though. So what I'm going to do is start cutting my Nagomi kumquats in half and dropping them in the tea. And I hope you guys can see everything I'm doing. So I'll be cutting some of these up. And I just got my filtered water from the refrigerator. So in goes the kumquats. And this will give it the acidity and some citrus. And it has a lot of the health benefits too, just like a lemon. So I'm preferring to use these because my lemons aren't ready and I didn't want to use up my dehydrated lemons. So I figured I still had kumquats on the tree, so let me harvest them fresh and add them to the tea. And I think that should be enough because I forget how many gallons this tea jar holds, but tea, lemonade, but I'm gonna add 1 more. I love to take the kumquat. Then I'm going to start cutting my other ingredients on the cutting board. This right here, these are the ginger leaves. And I wanted to smash them, but I figured I'll just cut them up to release some of that ginger flavor. And I hope you guys can see me prepping. We're gonna toss them in. Oh, and it smells delightful, you guys. Oh, it smells like ginger in here. It smells so good. I'm dropping those in there. And then these are the orange mint leaves. Give a couple of little more citrus to it. This is orange mint. And then we have pineapple mint. And I did wash all these, of course, because we don't want any critters in there. And I'm hoping I'm not putting too much in the tea, but we do want it to be flavorful. Some more pineapple mint. And then, of course, we have our watermelon leaf. And a lot of people don't know that you can make tea and ingest watermelon leaves. And it has just as many benefits of the fruit itself. I didn't want to put any watermelon rind in the tea. I don't know how that would have worked fermenting, so I just grabbed a couple of fresh watermelon leaves. And we have some more orange mint. I'm just trying to get a fruity taste to it. And I also grabbed a strawberry leaf. You guys know you can also make teas with berry leaves, most any fruit and berry leaf. So I wanted some fresh strawberry leaves in there. And then more pineapple mint. Another little watermelon leaf. And then I grabbed, because who doesn't like strawberry pineapple watermelon drinks, 2 little sprigs of strawberry mint. And then these are my yerba tea leaves. And then a mixture of everything that I've shown you is going in here. Now, I was thinking about adding 2 butterfly peas, but I think I'm going to leave those out because I drink this tea every day. Well, not every day, but every other day I make a cup. I think I'm going to leave those out. I'll think about it. And then the piece de resistance is my Jamaican sorrel. And I need to get an opener because this is vacuum sealed to keep the freshness in. So give me a second. And I harvest this in 2022, September 26, 2022. Vacuum sealed, open. And now we're going to add some sorrel leaves into the tea mixture. And look at this, guys. Look at the layers. Isn't it pretty? So we're going to mix that up. And I'm hoping I have enough ingredients for the amount of water that's in here. I think it'll be fine. And then we're going to take this outside and we're going to let it steep in the sun. And I'm wondering if I should add a little bit more. You see the color starting to break down and turn red. And I'm not going to add any stevia in here. I don't want to make sweet tea. I don't really like sweet tea. I don't even put sugar in my teas and my coffees. But if I find this a little bitter, I will add some honey, some raw honey that I got from some YouTubers. J3, Don't Hurt the Harvest. So I think I'm going to add a couple of more dehydrated sorrel roselles in here. And I think I will add, to make it pretty, and they make tea with this in China, the Gofrina. So I'm just going to add 4 of those. And I'm going to give it another stir. Ooh, and it smells good, you guys. Oh, it does. I mean, to put my face in the camera like that, but it really smells good. So I just know this is going to be a delicious tasting tea. And once it brews out there, I will come back and taste it on camera for you all. But I'm going to leave it out there for maybe till tomorrow, till Sunday, and we'll look at the progress. Because it's hot, but the sun isn't shining too much today. So hold on, and we'll take it outside and we'll put it where it's going to sit and steep. All right, here is where my sun tea will be resting on this chair in the sun. And I have a tray on there too, and this is how it looks. So this is my official entry into the Back to Our Roots Sun Tea Challenge. And thank you, Tina, for tagging me in. And because of you, I had to step up my hat game. What I'd like to do right now is tag in a couple of people. I don't know who is already tagged into the Sun Tea Challenge, but I'd like to tag in at CC Texas, at Bouger Prepper, at Sylviar, at Mike's Chaotic Garden, at David Cropper, at Broke Farmer, and at JP.
At My Renaissance Grandma, and at Tempest Creek.
And a lot of others who want to come in and join the fun and share your sun tea recipe with all of us. This is Teaksy Enjoys Gardening, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I do love gardening, so you guys get out there, harvest something today, or plant something. Teaksy out. Back to our roots. Sun Tea Challenge. Isn't she gorgeous? Have a great day, everybody. And thanks for watching. Bye. Well, look at this YouTuber. What has it been, about maybe an hour and a half? Look how beautiful that is. OMG, this is going to be yummy. So it'll be sitting out here brewing. I'll come back with a taste test. Alrighty. Okay, so this is the final look at the sun tea. I let it steep for 3 hours and 45 minutes. I brought it inside and let it sit down on the counter to cool off. And this is how it looks glassed up. And I just put a kumquat on the rim of the glass, but my gosh, guys, this is so freaking good. What I did at the end, I decided to add a couple of sprigs of the Mexican mint. The Mexican tarragon is called, I think, Mexican marigold. And that just sent it to the next level because that Mexican mint tarragon is a little bit sweet. And with all these different flavors,